friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video I'm going to be working on Project Life week 31. So actually today I'm going to be putting together two spreads, week 31 and week 32, but I will do them in separate videos so you guys can pick and choose if you want to watch one or the other or both of them. So this one is going to be for week 32. I'm going to set that to the side. And we are going to get started on week 31. So for this one, I am using the August Physical Stories by the Month kit from Allie Edwards. I have used this kit already to create a couple of story projects, and now I'm using the remainder to do this Project Life spread. I do actually use up all of the cards with this spread that I'm going to do today, and then I've got a lot of the ephemera pieces. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of them on there, but many of them are they can be used on other stories too. So I'm just gonna see what I can get on here, and we're going to go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead, put you guys on fast forward while I put this spread together, and then once everything is done, we will slow back down in order to close out for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and got everything set out here on my table so you can see kind of how this spread is going to flow. And the first thing I'm going to do is work on that title card. I loved the August scripty font from Allie as the title card. I just thought it was bold, but I want to find a label that I can put in the middle in order to add my week and the week numbers and the dates and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm just going through my stash of labels, and I eventually land on this one that I've got right there, which is an older sheet from Kelly Perky. It has like a thicker pink label, and I thought that that would be perfect, that I could probably add both the week and the number and then potentially the dates in there as well. So I'm going to use my tweezers in order to help me position that right into the middle of the card. And then I went into my my puffy letters, alphabets. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, I can't think of the name. Alphabet. My alphabet stickers. And I pulled out some of the colors that I found in this kit. So I've got yellow and green. I thought about using red. I thought about using pink, but really it was just finding the right ones that would fit in this label and that also, you know, that also went with the kit, or that also had the numbers available, because so many of my threes and ones, especially ones, are used up in most of my alphabet sticker sheets. So I ended up landing on the like thin yellow alphabet stickers. Those I just had gotten from Hobby Lobby like ages ago, and then a really small lime green 31, and I believe those were from like an older Studio Calico set. I'm not totally sure on that. But as you can see, I cannot fit my dates in that label. So what I decided to do for that was to just add them underneath the August memories on that card over at the far left. Next, I'm going to work on this filler card. So what I wanted to do was to take the quote card. It says something like, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. It's from Maya Angelou. And I cut those into strips. And then I'm just going to adhere them down onto this starbursty pattern in order to just give this spread a little bit more color and, you know, a break from all the pictures and the words, just to have some kind of filler in there. So I split those all up, and then I'm just going to adhere them down with my liquid glue. For whatever reason, my roller dot adhesive has been acting up lately, and I don't know. I think it might be broken, so I might need to get a new one. So I'm just using my liquid glue because it's easier than having to constantly fix my roller adhesive in order to get that to work. So now that I have those cards done, the next thing I'm going to do is grab embellishments out of my tray. Pretty much every photo, let me think about this. Yes, every photo is going to get some kind of embellishment. It's either going to be a chipboard piece or one of the cardstock stickers. I do try to keep it somewhat balanced, so I think I put 3 chipboard pieces on each side of the spread, and then I also put 3 of those cardstock stickers on the spread in its entirety. So I'll find 3 spots for those and 6 spots for the for the chipboard. Actually, I might even do more than 6, 7, 8. I think 8 spots. So while I am fussing about with that, let me tell you a little bit about this week that I'm documenting. So the picture right underneath the August title card is a picture of Izzy pointing to a hole in her mouth where she lost her first tooth. So this was a big deal. Tooth Fairy came and visited and gave her this awesome new toy. She collects these like plastic unicorns. They're super awesome. I need to do a spread about those now that I think about it. That would be pretty cool. So she collects these unicorns, and the Tooth Fairy must have known that and brought her one. So she was super excited about it. She's been like showing everybody that she lost her tooth, and she's got another one that's loose in there. So she's about to have both of her bottom teeth gone. Then the picture I'm putting the chipboard piece on right now was just one of the kids sitting at the table playing with some sensory activities, Play-Doh, and then we've got this, they're just like dried black beans that we use with farm animals. They have a blast with that kind of stuff. They do make a disaster mess, but they have a lot of fun and they don't fight, and you know, it's great. Then I've got a picture of myself kind of out in the woods. I took the kids for a long walk on a day when it was just me and them, and Izzy actually took that picture of me. She did a really good job, and it was cool because it was the day before I went to go get my hair done. So now you can see like my hair was super dark and grown out in that photo, and then in the one right below it is a selfie I took after I got my hair done, and I am loving it. I am loving it. Loving it, being back to blonde. And that's what I chose to journal about there, was just getting my hair done and being back to feeling like me again. Then I've got a picture of me and the kids. Isabella had a well visit at her pediatrician, so we went to that. I snapped a picture of all of us with our masks on, and Jonah, who obviously hates his mask, but Izzy does a really good job keeping hers on. And I journaled about, there's a card that says August Stories Real Life, and I journaled about how awful it is to take 2 kids to the doctor's office and have to sit in the room, like our individual room, for an hour. I didn't realize it was going to take that long. Otherwise, I would have brought toys. So, you know, I guess live and learn. Definitely bring toys because they don't have any for you. So that was fun. Then we've got a picture of the bonfire hanging out for the weekend. And then one last picture that is a sundae, a ice cream sundae that we had at my in-laws for a family dinner night. So what I'm deciding to do right here, I have those remaining pieces in the tray, and I was thinking about what I could do with them in order to use them up. I try to use everything that I can so that I don't add back into my stash. I try to just, you know, you guys know that about me. I'm pretty sure that I just try to use every little bit that I can. So I had an idea pop into my head about a spread that I could make with those pieces. So I am just jotting this down, sketching it out on my sketchbook, and then I will add all of those pieces into a bag in order to keep it all together, and we'll reference back to this sketch when I go to actually put that story together. So super excited that, you know, I have an idea to be able to use up all the bits and pieces from this kit. Once I have that done, this spread is completed, and we will slow right back down. All right, friends, that finishes this spread for week 31. I think this came together really great. Love all of these pictures and the colors, and just everything's big and vibrant and bold, which has been kind of my theme for the last month, I would say. So I got almost everything from this kit used up. I was able to finish up all of those cards. I used some of the cardstock stickers and most of the chipboard pieces. So all that I have left are the wood veneer like flag or pendants, a couple of the chipboard ones, and then 2 of these circle embellishments. So what I did right there at the end, I just sketched out an idea that popped in my head as I was thinking to myself, like, what the heck am I going to do with the pieces that I have left? And I really like the idea of using them on just a 6x8 page where I can just tell some end of the month type stories, maybe pair it with a big picture, or who knows, but something something to that extent. So I did go ahead and sketch that out really quick. These I'm just going to add back into the little bag, and I'll stick a sticky note on that so I remember that that is what I wanted to use those pieces for. Other than that, everything else is used, and I am super pleased with how this project came together and how awesome the kit was for August this year. So that is going to do it for this video. I am going to post a second video today of the next week's spread, so week 32. This was the week that we were on vacation, which is why you're getting this one today instead of last week, was because I was on vacation, so I couldn't put it together until I got back. So today I'm doing both of them. So hopefully I will catch you in that video. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can see all of my future crafty videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will catch you hopefully in the next video, but if not, the next time I post. See you guys later. Bye.